Welcome everybody, I'm GpaSilverMane, and I'm back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is day 3 and 4, going into 5, so I'm actually got 3 days all wrapped into one on an update here. For my series playing Raid Shadow Legends, starting Raid Shadow Legends and having fun in 2021. I am trying to optimize and min-max and do everything I possibly can here just so I get off on the right foot. I'm looking to go far in this, and I'm going to be playing for a long time to come, so I want to try to do it to the best of my ability with my experience in gaming. I want to start off by just showing off some stuff, and then I got a few things I just want to talk about. But I got my Spirithost. She's wonderful, and early on she's great. Even later on, you can use her in multiple teams. And the main reason is the speed aura, but don't sleep on the rest of her skills either, because this is it's a cleanse on all allies, and a buff of block debuffs for one turn. That's huge. It'll shift the tides of a battle, and that's why they only allow you to use it. Not very much. I already got the cooldown on it. I actually put one book into her, or her rather, as a book, and I got that. It didn't go into this or this. Is that not insane? That's awesome. All right, so I just want to say that. But her other skills here: strengthen, increase attack 50% once ascended to 3 instead of 25%. That's huge for 2 turns. Your main's just going to be hitting like a brick. And if you don't have to cleanse or block debuffs, throw that up first. Attacks one enemy, heals by 50% of damage inflicted. So she's healing herself essentially with her A1. I not the greatest or nothing, but she could always heal herself. It'd be nice if it was more of a AoE thing, right? She's boosting your attack and cleansing and buffing and speeding you up. But her survivability and sustainability are really lackluster. She's squishy. That's why you put her in the lead, and a lot of times she'll be killed off quick, and you'll retain this aura. So she's awesome. That's what I want to talk about. And Valerie. I got Valerie down here. Early on, I'm going to be using her, plus mainly for Banner Lords. She's huge. Aura, Faction Crypt, Ally HP. I mean, there might be better ones out there, but starting out and getting her, it's something to build towards to be able to clear some of her Faction Crypt and get the, what do they call those? They enhance they're runes. That's right. They enhance your gear, your accessories and such. Other than that, I've just been keep collecting my gems. You can see I haven't used the forge at all. There is a 2-time summoning event, or 2 times chance for select characters, and I believe it's 10-time chance earlier for 8 hours here. Let me look up here. Boom. There she is. 10 times the chance of any other legendary to get Countess likes. Countess looks like she will crush you, and her skills are sensational. Take the time, look through them if you get her, or don't. She's just amazing. I believe she has a lot of turn meter manipulation. As you can see, I've just been saving mine, and I actually got 17 of these, and I haven't bought any of them. So that's huge, and I'm not going to use them this week because it's not giving me 2 times, 10 times, anything like that. So maybe they're changing that up as well. I'm just going to keep saving them until they do. My Great Hall, I want to talk about this. Don't do anything in your Great Hall until you get the missions. Let them lead you to this point. It will make you do all 3 of these as one mission and not void. And that'll unlock that mission for you to move on. If you go and spend willy-nilly or all in attack on this, all 3 or 4 things, you're not going to be able to do this one that it has you do first for a mission. And then later on, there's another mission. Boom. I'm actually still stuck on missions. Level 12 or higher, equip 2 champions. I'm getting there, but I'm not having the pieces I want to be able to get that done. So I'm kind of just taking it as I can. As you can see, this is retroactive. So it's been completed, and it's going to allow me just to claim the rewards once I finish this. These ones have not, and obviously I've defeated 35 champions in Classic Arena. But that's kind of my missions and quests. I did get my first weekly, and it's reset, obviously, and I've already cleared out most of these. I'm not too advanced yet, but I'm going to tonight. I wish I could stream this. I am going to get into Twitch streaming later on down the road, but my primary focus is YouTube, learning the ropes, building up a community, and trying to help as many as I can. This is something I really love about this game. Day 1, there was a tournament, and it put you against people you can actually compete with. Tournament ends, 1 day intermission, tournaments, 2 tournaments, running simultaneously actually. Champion Chase tournament, which is just collecting heroes in any way possible, whether you get them to drop from campaign, and it's all based around rarity. This is your focus over here, because to get this, I mean, you just have to, it's unreal. I can't imagine how many times you have to click the button trying to get heroes. I guess you could buy tons of shards too and open, because shards actually do give you better ones, like the rare shard, obviously. Tournament points right here. Void champions, legendary, just a regular legendary champion. So you can see here, you're going to be getting 1 point most of the time. When you hit a rare, that's awesome, maybe from campaign farming or opening green shards. You get lucky every once in a while. That's 10-point boost. So for me, in 3 days, I'll be happy if I hit the 750. I wouldn't mind getting 1550, but I don't know that it'll happen. This is possible, I believe. We shall see. But to get 250 commons, I guess in 3 days, yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking 750 is where most people will end up. Classic arena takedown. That's just fighting in the arena, which I do anyway. And you can see I'm in 4th, and I've just been doing it as I'm playing off and on, every chance I get when it refreshes. My tip for this is go into your arena and put one character a really low level and hope that people hit you, knock you way back. So when you do attack, it's only based on wins. It gives you points for a win. The points are increased based on level. Like I'm getting 5 for silver 1. So if I fall back to the next tier of bronze 3 or 4, I would only get like 3 points or 4 points instead of 5 per win. But at least I'm winning. Up here, as you can see, I got a couple wins. Well, I got a lot of wins that time, 5. But that's because I used this tip. I went in and I did 5 attacks against a team I couldn't beat, and my points fell way back. You'll see my defense. I threw this in here. A beginning player can beat this. I'm pretty sure, I hope. And I don't want to fall way all the way to the bottom, but to fall back a tier wouldn't be too bad, or to lose 5 fights and be at the bottom. So maybe that I can get some easier targets in our opponents would be awesome. You'll see I can't beat that. Maybe I can beat this, but I don't know what is that arrow? I don't understand that. Is that a rocket ship? Is he going to take us away to space? 2 legendaries? Not happening. A lot of these teams are just going to be way too tough for me to defeat. And you'll see I'm running my Spirithost to the lead. Decently geared, all 4 of them. This is my weakest link, which I will replace her with Valerie, because she gives the 50% attack boost. I don't need it from her for 25%. And her heal is so minimalistic that it's just almost borderline worthless. And her basic attack, yeah, she's just outie, right? No bueno anymore. But for now, she's my 4th best character, so I'm going to use her. Some might argue this shield guard, but he ain't geared. Once he's geared, he will be better than her, way better. So yeah, let's see what happens here. But that is my tip. I'd fall back as far as you can, because the points they give you for that tournament are based off wins. So if you fall back some and then you get 10 wins in a row, even if it's a point less, at least you're getting the points, because where you're at now might be too difficult to get 10 wins in a row and get that 5 points, let's say, for silver. 5 points each win, that's 50 points, but then it's going to move you to a harder tier where you're not going to win. So that falling back and moving up thing, it's something they've done since the beginning of time in every game. It's just a way to work the system to improve your numbers in tournaments. And I did win that against the 40,000. You'll see I'm running Speed Aura, so my guys will go first. But when they do hit me back, it's going to hurt. But then I hit him again with Kale, and it's over. So I think I could probably win this. 10,000 punch up. This might cause me a problem in the revive. I'm just doing a few arenas here. It is a tournament going, and see how they hit me and it hurt. But if he gets his attack off here again, hopefully it'll clear some of this board, heal him, and leave them very, very vulnerable. All right, so we got 1 down. We're not going to win it. But it was a chance. So that was 10,000 was just too much of a punch up. They had that extra health, and essentially 38,000. So they're using the Speed Aura. Once I get my ninja, so I'm Apothecary. Oh my goodness. This is the go-to. All right, guys. If I get this, I would be so happy. I don't know. He's the best. He's just awesome. I haven't got him, so I don't want to talk too much about him and say something that I'll regret later. I'll go ahead and fight. If I win, I get the 5 points. If I don't, I'll fall back, which I'm going to do anyway. Essentially, here as well. I'm just trying to show you my premium tip for that tournament. And I don't know that if that you have the same tournaments. I'm assuming you do, just a different bracket. I did beat them. Again, too much support. 2 support and a weak attack. Now, had this been a 60, it would have been game over. But my 60 just too much support, not enough power. See, and they gave me this these are people that have put it in teams that I can beat pretty much. They're falling back, so maybe they have a really good team in the next area. Or they could simply be bots. No, I don't. I'm assuming they're doing something similar to fall back, so then they can go on a winning streak and rack up the points in the tournament. Like I said, everybody does it. There's no shame in it. It is what it is. I can't beat anybody, so I would go, but I'm out of attacks currently. To continue updating, I'm about to hit 35 and be able to do this tag team. And essentially, you just pick 3 teams from what I know. And if 2 of your 3 teams beat 2 of their 3, you win. And if not, you fall back and lose. So it's the best 2 out of 3, pretty much. Dungeons, I'm same spot, about stage 10 almost, except Spider Den, I'm only about stage 7. Faction Wars, I'm able to clear here and there on the first stage of some when they come around. You'll see I just did a key refresh. Oh no, that's Skinwalker right here. 1 key left. I'm not going to get it used, but I did use all these. I'm doing really good in here, I think. I'm at the book, which is huge. Campaign, Brutal 3, all day. I've been going back and starring these other ones, getting this awesome loot at the bottom, and trying to help my start in the game, because that's really what I believe these are. There's a way for you to make fast progression. I got these last 3, and this will be done. I'll be getting me my first Void Shard, I do believe. But Brutal 3, 12-3 right here on Brutal. This is where you'll spend a good portion of your life just from the silver and the shield. The shield that gives you the silver, rather, and the experience. The silver to experience ratio is best right here. You can't find it any better per campaign energy spent. So 8 energy to fight this. Whereas if I went into Brutal, went to Nightmare, this right here, 12-3, it's going to cost you 16 energy. And I would get 2 attacks in that other one. So I'd have 2 shields compared to this one. That's more silver, potentially, depending on RNG. And I'm getting more XP in this Nightmare mode, but I'm hitting twice, so I'd have more XP actually over in Brutal, because I'm getting 2 attacks. It's only like a 2,000 point experience point increase to fight this one as opposed to Brutal. And that's not exact, but that's roughly what it is. And then, so you're getting 6,000 experience every time you fight this and win. You do it twice, that's essentially 12,000. Whereas if you went to Nightmare and fought 12-3, you'd only get 8,000. So you're getting 4,000 more XP for the same amount of energy, per energy. So now if you got tons of energy, you probably want to go to Brutal, farm for those 6-star instead of 5-star. But to progress through like leveling tournaments and stuff, that's kind of how I'm doing on the campaign. And I'm sorry to be in such a rush here. But these videos generally have taken a lot of time. I'm at 3.84 for 1 key and easy. Normal. This is where I'm going to end the video actually. While I'm fighting the clan boss. And it's all about Kel. Okay, I get the speed aura and it'll remain after she dies. These guys kind of do whatever. I want to get a defense down on the enemy. Huge damage. And that's when I'm bringing Valerie in for shields on everybody to keep sustainability on my support team. Just a little bit longer, because then it means Kel doesn't have to work alone right off the bat. But you want defense down, speed up, high damage, poison, poison, poison. We'll let that play out while I wrap up here. I want to say thank you for tuning in. This is awesome. I'm enjoying myself so much. And this is only day 3 and 4, day 3 through 5, I should say, of my quest through Raid Shadow Legends. And it is awesome. I haven't found anything bad. The graphics, the gameplay, the turn-based, the leveling, the grindiness of it, it's just, it hooks you. But what really, really sells it for me is the graphics. The gameplay is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Every mode that I've seen on here, awesome. I can imagine getting burnt out on having to do arena. And I think that's why the refreshes are so often, is because eventually you don't need to hit every refresh, right? You're not going to be changing that much in power every single day to be able to have to hit all of them and keep climbing. Eventually you're going to get to a point where you kind of just hover until you make a big leap in power. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for joining me on this quest, this journey. I don't want to take up any more of your time. You all have a great night, and I'll be back with another Raid Shadow Legends video for, it might be a little bit longer this time, because there's no reason to make a video every single day, and I get better content if I group things together. I got the Spirithost, the Valerie, my improvements on my characters and gear. I'm still focusing mainly on the tournaments and events. I'm letting them guide me. And for those that watched my last video, no, I did not get to where I wanted in my events / tournament. So like and subscribe. Have a great night, guys.